Phoenix Oracle. I'm T, the Oracle. Thank you for tuning in for another mini reading. As you guys come into the room, please be sure to hit the like button. I truly do appreciate it. That helps me out a lot. And as you come into the room, if you have any question, you can go ahead and put it in the chat. Let me make sure that the chat is visible for me. All right, let me make sure everything is together. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle the cards to see what energy reading, what message needs to be revealed to us on today, okay? So first, as always, we'll go ahead and start off with the message for today, what does Spirit want to reveal to us. And if you do have any questions, go ahead and put them in the chat and they will be answered in the order that they are received. Hey, Melissa, good afternoon. How are you? Hope your day is going pretty well so far. Hey, Brina, how are you? I know I'm a little late, but it looks like this is a good time for everybody. I'm usually a little early, but I had some things going on, so I got on here a little late, but hope you guys are doing pretty good. Oh, you know what? I'm waiting for the weekend too. This has been a very long week for me. So yeah, I'm definitely ready to just like relax, watch some movies, definitely get some groceries, of course. Got to take care of, you know, the work or whatever. Ooh, you're going to achieve the body goal, weight I desire, lose weight. Hey, that's good. You know what? Y'all going to have me talking in the beginning. I do have some goals as well. It's like as I done got older, at first I used to be like a very thin type person, like very thin. Like I used to eat a lot, never gain weight. I was like a little stick in school. And I didn't get over 100 pounds. I got to like 103 pounds. I was so excited. I was like a junior in high school. And so I was so excited. I'm like, okay, I'm with the girls now. You know, I'm looking a little good. I didn't gain a little weight. And then, you know, I had my first child and it's like I lost the weight really good. But then when I had my twins, child, they messed me up. They messed me up. They messed me up. So now my weight always fluctuates in between 5 and 10 pounds. So I'm always talking about I want to lose 5 to 10 pounds. But now I feel like I want to lose 20. So we'll see. I mean, you know, it's grown woman body now. I don't have a little kid, but I have a grown woman body. So, oh, you're a twin? Oh, that's cool. I have twin boys. I have twin boys. Well, not boys. They're teenagers. Twin teenagers. Call them little boys. But yeah, I have my daughter is the oldest. She's about to graduate this year. And then, well, next year. She's entering her senior year. And then I have twin boys. So, yeah. Hey, Rinky. Of course, you can go ahead and put your question in the chat. Okay, that's your question above. No problem. So let me get started right here. Let me just read the energy for today so we'll know what kind of energy we're in, and then we'll go ahead and get started with your question. All right, so first energy we have here. Ooh, look at this, y'all. Sexual energy. What they trying to tell us? Perception. Sure, go ahead and put it in the chat. Expound, welcome. Go ahead and put that in the chat, your question. And unlimited possibilities reversed. Melissa said yum. Okay, anytime this sexual energy card comes out, it just, oh, thank you so much, Brina. Yes, you guys, if you can like the button, like the thumbs up button, please do so. That really helps me out a lot. Expound, what am I supposed to, work. Okay, got you. Okay, so we'll go briefly through this with the energy for today. So when this card typically comes out, it tells me that there's a burst of energy. Usually when you deal with sexual energy, there is a burst of energy. There is a lot of pent up energy. And a lot of times when people deal with sexual energy, it can be channeled creatively. So this not only is telling you, oh, hey, go out and get you some, go out and do this. It's not necessarily saying that, but hey, if you feel like it's time, right? But at the same time, it's telling you that you are in an energy space. You have enough energy to be able to channel that into different areas. You know how sometimes you get into a rut or you just feel tired, you feel drained, you just don't really feel like doing anything. This energy is saying, hey, within today or within this weekend coming, you will have that burst of energy, or you will be able to tap into that to be able to channel that into whatever it is that you need to do or whatever it is that you need to complete or resolve. Okay. And like I said before, here's the perception card, right? You have the yin and yang coming together. They're merging together and acting as one. So with this sexual energy, remember I said you can be able to transmute that into whatever I guess whatever you need it for, okay? You utilize this energy for whatever it is that you need it for. So I'm not saying utilize your sexual energy to get what you want, even though some people do it. I ain't judging, whatever. I'm saying the energy itself can be used and channeled for you to be able to complete certain goals or certain things. Now, however, if you do want to go that route, if you are using the sexual energy and the act of sex, okay, make sure at the point of climax or the point of release that you are channeling and visualizing what it is that you want to accomplish or that what you want to manifest. That's using the sexual energy in that way. Okay. And with this perception card, I say with this particular energy, if you're dealing with a particular situation or if you're thinking about something or you have something heavily on your mind, it's telling you to check your perception and how you're seeing things. You may be seeing it in a different light. Maybe you need to see it in another light. Or if you're perceiving something and it's not really nothing, you know what I mean? So check the perception angle, okay? And then last but not least, we have unlimited possibilities in the reverse. So this tells me it's time to be focused. So remember I said you focusing and channeling and transmuting this energy to what it needs to be used for. Check your perception and then focus, okay? That's why it's in the reverse. All right, so that's the energy reading for today. Let's go ahead and go with our first. Oh, yes, and I'm a Scorpio too, Melissa. I am a Scorpio. Actually, the very last day. So I'm like on the cusp. Some people say I may have some, what they like to say, if you're on the cusp, you have Sagittarius traits, but I do not. I am a full Scorpio. I have a Scorpio sun as well. Let's see here. So let's go back up to Brina's question. Am I going to achieve the body goals, weight I desire? Okay, so let's see what's going on here. Oh, Sagittarius. Both of my twins. It's funny you said that, Brina. My twins are Sagittarius. They were born on the 19th. Yeah, they're Sagittarius. All right, so let's go ahead and do a few shuffles here to see what's going on if you're going to achieve that, the weight loss goal that you have. We're going to do a few shuffles here. Get this together. Will you achieve the weight loss goals that you have set? All right, we're gonna do one more good shuffle here. Feels like I'm getting hot already. Goodness. Come in. I'm on live. What you need? You need something? Okay. All right, so first card that came out here. This came out in the reverse, okay? December 1st. Pretty cool. My twins were actually supposed to be born in January, but they were born in 34 weeks and 4 days. So they made it in into the Sagittarius realm. Okay, so this was in the reverse. It is the obstacles and challenges card. Okay, so we're gonna pull that out first. We have the rejoice and celebration card. This one is also in the reverse. Okay, so we got some interesting things coming up. So let's see what this is going to tell us. You have the sacral chakra card. Let me pull 3 more. You have the moving on card. This one came out in the reverse. Heart chakra. I already know where this is going. And then you have the sacrifice card. This one is in the reverse. All right. So basically, if I kind of read this out, I usually go through each card, but let me just read this as a whole off top first. What this spread is telling me is number 1. Your heart is in the right place. This is why this heart chakra came out. This also tells me a lot of your, how should I say it? A lot of your will, a lot of your drive, a lot of your determination, it lives within the heart. It lives within the heart chakra. So if you have that set, if you have that in the right place, if you have that motivation, if your heart is in it, if you're dedicated, then that's a good thing. Now, however, this ain't gonna be no easy thing. That's what these cards are saying, okay? It might be sometimes where you might want to walk away. It might be sometimes where you be like, okay, especially in the beginning, you may be like, okay, I don't see the progress that I want. You know how sometimes you may go on a diet, or you might start, a different, I like to call it a live it, but not a diet or lifestyle or whatever it is. And, you're motivated, you're excited, and, you're working out, a couple times a week, you're walking or jogging or whatever it is you do for exercise or whatever. And you're motivated. However, after about a week or two, you're like, okay, I don't see any results. You step on a scale and you're like, okay, I ain't lost any weight. And you're like, okay, what the hell is going on? It's going to be like, what's going on? Hey, Toon, I'll get to you in just a moment. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for tuning in again. It's easy to get sidetracked, and it's easy to get unmotivated if you don't see the results, if you feel like you're putting in the work. So basically what these cards are saying is it may be kind of up and down. However, if your heart is in it this time, I don't know if you've tried it before, or if you've tried it, previously to kind of, I guess tweak your eating habits or kind of exercise and do whatever it is you need to do. You probably did it for a period of time and then kind of trailed off. It's saying at this point it requires a little bit more dedication, and for you to celebrate every little milestone that you have. You said, yes, I've tried. So this card right here, when it says the rejoice in celebration in the reverse, this is telling me that every little milestone that you hit, every, little area, to celebrate that. Sometimes we have like the big goal ahead, and it's like, I want to lose 20 pounds. I want to lose 15 pounds. And then when it's not happening, or you feel it's not happening fast enough, it's easy to get sidetracked or unmotivated, and then you kind of trail off. So this card is saying celebrate the small milestones. If you notice that there are inches that are melting off, because sometimes that happens first. Like sometimes you'll notice that, if you put on a pair of pants, or even, your leggings or whatever it is, and you're like, okay, I'm a little slimmer in the waist, like it's not as tight, or this dress around the, the stomach area and the torso area, okay, I'm not pooching out as much, like, okay, I'm losing inches. You have to be able to celebrate that, okay? And that helps to keep you motivated and to stay focused. This sacral chakra card here, this deals with creativity. So this is telling me that there may be, you know how sometimes people will start different diets or different exercises, and they just kind of do the same thing and they get burnt out or they get tired. This is telling me that you may need to find something that excites you, something that that you really like. You know, we've all tried, many different diets. Lord, I was vegan for like 5, 6, 7 years, vegetarian before that. Was very, very hard. But then when I came off of it for various reasons, health reasons, different things like that, I kind of slowly started eating meat. And then I gained like 20 pounds, 30 pounds, because I was literally like 107 pounds and then went up to like 130 when I started eating meat again. It's not that I eat bad, but it's just like the mass, and I really needed the meat. And, we'll get into that whole thing of eating right for your blood type, because that's kind of like what I'm on now, as far as different things that I've tried over the years. I was vegan. I was able to clean out my body. I think it's good, but I don't think it's sustainable, and it's good for a very long time. That's just me personally, but I feel as if it's good for you to be able to clean yourself out and reset yourself and your mind and your body, because that was really a good thing for me when I was going through emotional, mental, and physical dis-ease. Okay. But this is saying to try different avenues. Hey, ooh, don't give me the line. Prerna, how are you? Welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Put your question in the chat if you have a question, and don't forget to hit the like button. Yeah, this is saying find some creative ways to keep yourself motivated. So that's what that's saying. And then with the sacrifice, this is sacrifice in a reverse. You know how sometimes we get into these diets and different things like that, where we kind of like give up a whole lot of stuff at one point in time. And sometimes we want to go cold turkey, or I'm just going to stop here. I'm just going to do this. It's saying ease into it. And really get your mind right. Get your mind focused. Your heart is there, but get your mind focused, and your body will follow, and you will be in alignment. All three will be in alignment: mind, body, and soul. Okay. And just stay focused. So I think you will be able to do it. I think you will be able to reach your goals, but you have to find the summary of this. You have to find a oh, I don't know why I want to keep saying alternative avenue. I guess that's what I'm supposed to say, but something creative that'll keep you motivated, something that you like. So if it's a combination of certain exercise routines, like say for instance, if you exercise, you do this type of exercise on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and on Tuesday and Thursday you do this, or if you lift weights or kind of do weights on these days, and some days you walk and some days you ride a bike. It's like mix it up. That's what I'm getting. It's like mix it up, have a variety, have fun with it, and just like really get into it and make it part of your lifestyle. And I do believe that you will be able to sustain this particular weight loss, as opposed to just kind of like going on a diet and then going back to where you were. So that's basically what it's saying. You'll be able to do it, but you have to kind of tweak some of your methods to be able to stay focused and to just mix it up and make it an enjoyable experience. That's what that's saying. Yep. Stay focused, mix things up. Definitely. That's what it's saying. Yep. So hopefully that helped you out. That definitely helped me out as well, because I need to. I actually started exercising about 2 weeks ago. I started back walking for at least like 45 minutes a day. And this is coming from a person that used to run at least 5 to 6 times per week. And I used to run 4.5, 5 miles per day every morning. Now I could barely do ish. Look at me just being lazy. So I got to work myself back up. But yeah, like Melissa said, good luck. Just stay focused and mix it up, and you'll be good. Um, let's see here. Who else came into the chat? Hey, Rakisha, how are you? Let's see who is next. I'm just going through the comments, y'all. Make sure I'm going in order. Let's see. I think Kavaya, did you ever ask your question? I know Rinky was in here. Expounds. Let's see who asked their question first. What am I supposed to do at work? So Expound came out first with the question. I know people said, can they ask? Yes, you can. So you asked, what am I supposed to do with work? Let me take a look at this message that was hidden. Y'all trolls are funny, hilarious. Let me go on and hide that back. Don't play with me, because I'll delete you from this channel. Oh, wait a minute. It said another moderator handled this? Wait, it's a moderator in the chat? I haven't seen my moderators in a minute. But anyways, wait. Y'all, hold on. I'm not trying to skip anyone. Let me look. Melissa, you were next. Rinky, where's your question? Because Melissa asked her question first and then expounds came. Okay, you're after expounds. Just scroll up. I'm going in order. Y'all don't get mad at me. Okay, so Melissa's question, when will Joe find a new job? Okay. Let's see what's going on. Am I correct, y'all? Okay. Melissa wasn't even going to tell me this time. It's okay to tell me. When will Joe find a new job? I'm not going to get upset. Y'all help me in here so I can stay on track. I don't like to miss anybody or skip over anybody or anything like that. When will Joe find a new job? Child, people get heated real quick. I learned in this chat, if you skip over them or not see it, I'm telling you, it's very difficult when you're like on live and you're doing something and you're trying to read the chat and comprehend what people are saying and doing a whole lot of things. It's easy to miss like people's comments and questions, so it's not purposefully. Let's see here. When will Joe find a new job? One more shuffle here. All right, let's see what we got. Forgot to turn the fan back on. I am completely hot. Okay, first card here. Oh, thanks, Melissa. Cornucopia. We have the Temple Path in reverse. Okay. We have this card here. Broken Heart in the reverse. Magician in the Mirror. Daughter Romance. Oh, what's going on here? Child, what? Look here. Why is Spirit telling other things other than if Joe is going to get a job or not? Joe, are you focused? Are there some other things that are taking up your mind and your space? I don't know who Joe is, Melissa, but is Joe actively looking for a job? Is Joe actively, because what's going on here? What? Oh Lord. Okay. Okay, so Joe is your husband, Joe. Is he actively looking? It seems like Melissa, is he? Look, I'm asking you this because, okay, looking at these cards, to me, it tells me that he has a lot going on, either just within his space or he has a lot on his mind. Purina, I'll get to you. I got your question. Okay. When I'm looking at this Magician in the Mirror card right here, it's telling me, like, Spirit is telling me, like, are you thinking this is just gonna come like out of thin air? Like, are you just like, are you like really, really putting in the work, or like really searching, or like, Melissa, there are some things that I want to say, but I don't want to say it online in front of people. How can I say this? Oh Lord. Okay. I don't know what he tells you or what he's telling you, or if he's telling you, hey, I'm looking, or hey, I'm doing this. He may, but it just doesn't seem like it's a all out effort, if that makes sense. Like, it's like, you know how some people hit the pavement and they just like hit the pavement, hit the ground running, like, hey, I'm focused. I'm about to do this. It's like, okay, yeah, I'm trying. You know what I mean? It's a difference between hitting the ground, hitting the pavement, moving like, hey, I'm pounding the pavement, I'm doing this. It's a difference between that and, hey, yeah, I'm trying. You know what I mean? It's a different type of energy. It almost seems like, hey, yeah, well, I mean, if it happens. Um, okay, I do feel that he doesn't share everything with you. So he may tell you one thing, but not necessarily lying, but you know how people can omit the truth and not tell you everything. So that's kind of up to you if you feel like that's lying or not. They're not necessarily lying per se, but they're just kind of like omitting certain things and not telling you. That's what's coming through these cards. I also feel as if wait a minute. I feel as if within the relationship, there's kind of like a slight blockage there, or kind of like a wall there, or it's just not kind of like open lines of communication. It's not it's not open. That's what I'm getting from it. It's like not open. Molifi, hey, welcome from South Africa. Thank you for tuning in. You are welcomed here at Rising Phoenix Oracle. Thank you so much. This is what I guess it is connected, because the question that you're asking me, you wouldn't completely know because he's not sharing things with you fully. So it's connected, but the reason why these cards came out is because it's saying the condition of the relationship is why he doesn't share a lot of the information with you, if that makes sense. Um mm, let me pull and see. 'Cause I don't like this feeling with these cards. It's giving me like uneasy feeling, like with the relationship itself. Will things get better? That's something that's like the energy is very strong. If that came out and I'm asking a question about if he's gonna get a job or if he's looking for a job or whatever, and like the state of the relationship kind of came out, that's like some strong energy. But let's see, are things gonna get better? That's why I said I kind of didn't want to say in front of everybody. Like, it kind of came out something else. Let's see here. Resurrection came out in the reverse. Love came out in the reverse. Why is Spirit keep going? No way out. Have fun is in the reverse. Oh gosh. Strength. Friendship. Yes. How can I pronounce your name? Arjun. Hey, thanks for subscribing. Welcome. Yes, you can go ahead and put your question in the chat. Let's see. Gaurav. Hopefully I pronounced your name correctly. Please forgive me if I did not. Thank you so much for subscribing, and I will get to your question. Give me just a moment here, okay? All right. Now, your question is, will things get better? Let's put a time frame on it, Melissa. Will things get better soon? Now, with these cards, I'm going to be honest with you. It may be trouble over water. It may be a little shaky still for a bit. I don't see it like you know how some people say, is it going to change soon? Is it going to be quickly? Is it going to be... You may have to endure some things for a little bit longer. These... Yeah, it doesn't look... It doesn't appear that things will be looking up anytime soon. I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm not going to lie. It doesn't... You have the resurrection card in reverse. You have the love card in reverse. Still things coming out. It feels like the relationship is connected. I don't know how. I don't know why. We ain't getting too deep on that here on live. But you have the no way out card. You have things are not fun at the moment. Things may be kind of strict, may be kind of tight. But it's saying that, you know, hold on. And this is saying depend on or find support. This one is saying find support. This could be emotional support. This also could be financial support from someone, but this also can be emotional support to get through the times, the down times. This looks like kind of like a valley low time, to be honest. This looks like a valley low time. You know how you have mountain highs and valley lows? Look like you kind of like in this for right now. And it's gonna be, it feels like it's kind of gonna be a minute before there's a bit of change. Yeah. There's a lot going on with him. I don't know if he's like not focused or his mind is kind of like scattered, or if he has other things on his plate or other things on his mind. But it feels as if his complete energy is not where it's supposed to be. And that's dealing with the job, the relationship, and everything. Somebody is feeling trapped as well. That could be trapped in a relationship, but also could be trapped in career or not excelling financially. And that's where you have this card as well. Yeah. And I don't something is blocking. I don't know what it is. It's feels like I want to ask you so many questions, Melissa, but I want to ask you so many questions and get down to the nitty gritty of like what's going on, because it feels like it's you know how things have a domino effect and things are connected. It's a lot of connections. Like your relationship is connected to certain things. What a tangled web we weave. This is gonna be a minute, to be honest, Melissa. I'm sorry to give that information to you, but it's going to be a minute. Now, like I always like to tell people, there is nothing set in stone other than the time you were born and the time you're supposed to transition out of this physical plane. So anything in between can be altered or mitigated. You can change situations, outcomes, and different things like that. It depends on what you do. Your move and moving differently than what you thought could change the situation. Even if you get into the situation and do some things or change up some things or do something on your end or whatever, you could be able to change the situation. But the way that it's going, it's going to be a while. It's going to take some time. It's not going to be immediate. What's up with everybody putting these numbers in the chat? What is this? Hopefully that helped, Melissa. It's a lot. You probably need to get a reading with me because that's a lot. It's a lot connected, relationship wise too. Okay, let's see who's next. So we have Melissa, and then we have Expounds. Okay, Expound is next. Expound said, what am I supposed to with work? Okay, Expounds, are you still here? Do you mean what are you supposed to do with work? Or are you supposed to look for another career? What do you mean by that? Okay, what are you supposed to do with work, the current job that you have? Okay, let's see what's going on. Let's go with this deck here. Always the same old decks. Okay, I got you, Expound. So let's go ahead and shuffle here. You said I finished school a year ago and I've been looking and I had no luck. Completely understand that. Y'all know it's been, I would say, I ain't gonna give y'all the exact date, but it's damn near been over 20 years since I graduated college. Damn near. What I've learned is a lot of times if it's not a specific career field, like medical field or engineering or some type of thing, it's like hard to find something in your particular field, especially if you have like a field like business administration or communications, which was my degree. That's very interesting unless you're going into graduate school to get a specific focus. It's just difficult. And then this day and time that we're in right now is bananas. It's crazy. Like, people are having second careers, going into different things. People are getting trades, going into truck driving. I'm not trying to scare you. I'm just talking, though. Medical admin. Okay, so that's good. I mean, they're going to always need people in the medical field, but I do know sometimes it's difficult in certain specific areas to get into. But let's see what's going on. All right. Garden at the gate. Woman holding a coin. Let me ask you this question, because I'm not real familiar with the specific areas, but with medical admin, are there different areas where you can go in to certify a little bit, like go into different areas of medical admin, or is that just a profession and it covers like a whole lot of areas? Like, can you certify into like, I guess, another area or a specific area? Action card. Okay. So it's just medical admin. Okay. Storm warning reversed. You have the cornucopia card reversed. Ooh. Temple path reversed. Child, let me pull one more. Strategy reversed. All right. Okay, expound. Let's see here. All right, now I'm going to tell you, to be honest, with these cards just being pulled, y'all, I don't like this feeling today. All of these cards been like the last couple days, the last couple weeks, it's been, okay, we're doing pretty good. Everybody is like at a pinnacle point in their life right now. This is heavy. Okay, so to be honest, what I'm getting from these cards is, okay, of course, you probably had this idea, let me go into this, like I just explained, you know, medical field, this can make money, different things like that. However, within the last couple years, I would say the last 4 years during the pandemic, things have been shaking up a lot, even different industries where you felt as if this works. And then you're like, hey, I can't even get a job. I can't even do this. That's why I was asking you, is there a specific, you know, certification within that area that you can go into? Because basically what these cards are telling me right now, I know you're looking for the coin. I know you're looking for the money. I know you're ready to get started so you can get your life situated and on track. And you still can do that, but it's also saying that you may have to look into something else or another area, maybe in the medical field. Because it seems like at this point right now, it's like, I don't know if it's oversaturated, or if it's like on a downside. Like, say for instance, I know someone who was in the oil and gas field, and for a period of time that particular industry kind of like went down. They laid off. This person was laid off for many years, couldn't find anything, and they were making really good money. But then when they went back into the field to try to get back in, do you know they wanted to pay them $9 an hour? What the hell is that? Who the hell can live off $9 an hour? You can't even live off 15. You can't even live off, like, you literally trying to give a people salaries of $25,000 a year, $30,000 a year, $35,000 a year. Like, what the hell? Like, it was just, it was not. The math was not mathing. And this person really actually switched complete fields. went into like a completely different field that they didn't even have experience in or go to school for, and they making pretty good money. Yeah, so these cards right here are saying kind of like expound. I don't know if you have any type of previous experience in different other areas in the medical field, or whatever your experience is, you may have to focus on that for a little bit to either get a job or, you know, just kind of get the ball rolling while the downturn of this particular area rises back up again. It's like it's giving a feeling of like oversaturated or just kind of like on a downturn. In this strategy card right here, it was in the reverse. So it's pretty much saying like don't put all your eggs in one basket. It's like you may have to venture out, and it may not be exactly what you want to do at this point, but it'll get you to where you need to be, get the money rolling, get the ball rolling, and then eventually you can be able to cross over into that when it's kind of like not at its down phase. So, I guess in so many words, this is saying like broaden your horizons, open up to something else. While this particular profession or area is trying to work itself out or come back up. Yeah, you have this woman guarding at the gate. Looks like everything was greener on the other side. Everything was an up and up. This is pretty good money. That's why you probably went into this field. Everything's a go. However, it's just, it's not open. So you got to really rethink, analyze, strategize, and get yourself into a good area just for now until this turns around. And even if you do happen to get into something in this area, it's like it may not be the, what would you say, the salary that you're looking for. Now, if you're willing to kind of like thug that out and deal with that and build up, you know, your experience or whatever, hey, that's on you. But at the same time, the feeling that I keep getting is I feel like if you just kind of broaden your horizons and take all the eggs out of one basket and kind of go in a different direction just a little bit, I feel like you'll get a position that's paying you your worth, and it's not even what you went to school for. Yeah, it's just the energy feels blocked at this point right now for some reason. You're gonna make me go research that field and see what's going on, because I want to know. You're welcome. No problem. Sorry about the heavy news, but I don't want to lie to y'all. I do not lie. I tell y'all what's in here. Everything ain't roses and unicorns. Let's see who's next. Rinky, are you still here? Rinky, what does Shrey feel or think about me? Gaurav, I am going in order. I will take your question, but you are kind of down on the list, so I will get to you if you would like to wait for that. If not, I'll still answer your question, and you can just go ahead and rewind the video later on, and you'll be able to see your reading. So either way, I'll still complete your reading. Hello, Did It. How are you? Welcome. All right, so what does Shrey feel or think about me? Okay, let's see what's going on here. Hope I'm pronouncing that name correctly. I'm just kind of trying to read it. S-H-R-E-Y, Shrey. What does Shrey feel or think about Rinky? Get a couple more shuffles in here. All right, we'll do 2 more. 1 more. All right, let's see what we have here. Okay, we have the sacral chakra. Thank you, Tune. I appreciate that. Because I was trying to ignore, but I don't want to block anyway. We have the emotional withdrawal in the reverse. You have the foundation and achievement card in the reverse. Child, this card coming out for people. Rejoice and rejuvenation in the reverse. Memories of love in the reverse. What is really going on? Why this card like to come out for everybody? I'm not liking this. Everybody is going through something. What is going on? What happened to the happy energy from last week and week before? But anyways, that's how life is. Ups and downs, right? All right, Ranky. So how does Shrey feel or think about you? So we have the sacral card that came out here. We have the emotional withdrawal in reverse. Ew. Okay. This is one of the things that I'm getting from this spread here. I don't know if the 2 of you guys, sure, you could change your question tone. I think you're up next as well. You could change it. Okay, I was just reading that response from Did It. Did I read that wrong? I don't understand that. You said, I'll take your channel on. What does that mean? Because I don't understand. All right, so how would I change my luck? I'm having bad luck. How can I change it? Oh, Tune. All right, we'll get to you next. That's a very good question, and there are some things that, okay, we'll get to you in a minute. All right, so, Rinky, with this particular question, how does Shrey feel about you? Number 1, the first thing that I'm getting is, I don't know if y'all friends. I don't know if y'all have talked before, or y'all in a courting stage, or y'all trying to get together, or you're in a relationship, or whatever it is. The energy that I'm getting from Shrey is, it's like, okay, this is familiar. Like, you remind them of someone else. Like your energy, the situation, whatever it is, it's like you remind them of someone else, and not in a good way. And I'm not laughing at that. It's like, you know how, you've dealt with someone and then you come across someone else and you remind me of someone that I dealt with in the past. And it's kind of like, should I kind of stay away from you, or should I kind of avoid you? That's the kind of energy that this is giving. No lie. Like, are y'all even in a relationship, or y'all trying to talk, or is this your friend, or what is this? Because it's almost like they don't want to cross this bridge again. That's what this means. It's like, okay, I've seen this before. This is familiar. I don't want to do this. This is familiar. Child, everybody cards today are interesting. This is really what this is saying, and I'm telling you the honest truth. It feels familiar. This person is like, I don't know if I want to go down this road again. I'm not feeling it. You remind me of someone. Oh, it's a situationship. Because these cards are not given. They just like, At the end of the day, this person is on this tip right here. They kind of like 1 foot in, 1 foot out the door. They kind of like, I don't know if I'm really feeling this. This is too reminiscent of something that I don't want to get into. Hey Alex, how does R feel about me? Okay, I'll get to you. You do have a couple people before you. Hey Miss Feminine Energy. Okay? My ex are feeling and intentions towards me. Okay, Amanda, welcome. Thank you. I'll get to your question in just a minute. Yeah. Rinky, that's what this is giving. So if you're thinking about really what your question really is this person kind of like into me, or are they, trying to solidify something? Is it going in the right direction? Will it be fruitful? This particular spread right here is saying no. At this point, I don't know if you still want to be in this situationship or if you just kind of want to move around. It is what it is. But the particular person, Shrey, or whoever it is, you might want to be the first person to move around if you kind of want to catch them before they catch you. I don't know. Hey, Miss Feminine Energy. So hopefully that helps you. Let's see. Tune, I think you are next. Okay, so let me go back to your question. Gaurav, I'm getting to you. Let's see. Okay, so let me go to your, I just wanted to make sure you were next. Okay, okay, so Tune, your question is how will I change my luck? I'm having bad luck. How can I change it? Okay, this is a very, very good question. It's a very interesting question. And I already know we about to go to a different deck here. There we go. Now, when we're dealing with luck and we're dealing with karma and we're dealing with all of those different things, right? Now, for me, I don't know, everybody on here, you have your own different beliefs, different belief systems, which is okay. Whatever you came here on this plane for, that's up to you, what your journey is about, right? Now, for me, in understanding my journey and what I'm here for and my ancestral line, there are certain things that I would do to be able to change those things. And one of those things would be, of course, I don't know what people will call it, but it's spell work, candle magic, spiritual baths, floor washes, all of those different things. So there are a lot of different things that you can do to kind of break the spell or break the energy or break the cycle or break the curse or whatever it is. But there are also some physical things that you can do as well. First card that came out is the Ancient Wisdom card. Very interesting. You have the Ascension card in the reverse. How have you been feeling lately, Tune? Do you feel like you're connected to Source, or have you been praying, whatever it is that you do, speaking to your ancestors, or do you feel like you're just completely blocked all the way around? You have the Duality card in reverse. And how do you feel like that's been going? Do you feel like your prayers have been answered? Do you feel as if it's just kind of like falling on deaf ears, or you just don't understand? You have the Transformation card. Grounding. Good. Because I was definitely about to say, this is the first card that came out. You say I've even gave my ancestors food. Okay, there's a whole lot of things that you could be able to do. Hold on right quick. You have the, what is this? Sacred Space in reverse. Okay, let me ask you a question because we got to get to the bottom of this. All right, so when you offer, one of the things that you can do, of course, you have to invoke the ancestors, of course. Do you have a specific altar that you have in regards to your ancestors? Do you have an altar? If you have an altar, sometimes you may need to rework the altar. And what I mean by rework the altar is sometimes our ancestors, our spirits, they're just like us. they're fond of certain things, they're not fond of certain things, they like certain things, they don't like certain things. They may not even like the area that the altar is in. You might have to refresh the altar. You may have to put certain things on there and take certain things off. So one of the things that I would suggest is to, in your prayers or in your meditations, um, kind of look into see to, I guess you would ask spirit or God or whoever you speak with to give you clarity as far as how to open the road, in regards to allowing the flow of the help of your ancestors, but just also opening the roads, period. Okay. Opening the roads and turning things around. And one of the main things that you can do is you could actually get the dual action candles. So those are the candles where they're actually black and white. And so the black actually dispels all of the negative energy. It helps to absorb any type of low vibrational negative energies in the air. And then you have the white, of course, that's the cleanser, that's the purifier, that's the one that brings things back to life. It shines a light on different things. So you can get a dual action candle. And then, of course, when you get that candle, of course, you have to be able to cleanse it first, whether you do it via sage, whether you use what do you call that, Florida water, or whatever it is you do to cleanse the candle, because a lot of hands have touched it from the manufacturer who made it to get to the store, delivered to you, or if you pick it up or whatever. So you got to cleanse it first, and then you'll put specific herbs within that candle. So you'll dress the candle, right? You'll dress the candle with specific herbs. So I know some of the herbs that help to remove blockages. You could put rosemary in there. You could do a bit of sage. You could do what is that? It's another root. I forgot what it is. But you can look up certain herbs that help to clear out negative energy or help to clear the way, and you'll dress the candle with that. Okay. And then you'll put your specific oil. So you have to have, what I always like to do is I always like to have like the elements, and you could place this on your altar as well, and then you'll go ahead and you'll give the offerings as well to the ancestors. What I always like to do is I like to have the elements. So I like to have water, air, fire, and earth. And so on your altar as well, you could be able to have those certain things. So the fire will be the candle, right? The air, hi, Zoe 9 Foxo, I'm so sorry. Welcome. Yes, put your question in the chat. So the candle is the fire. The you can have some type of indoor plant that I like to have. Right now I have a rainbow plant on my altar because that's what my ancestors love. A lot of my grandmother and my great-grandmother, they were like, into gardening and farmers and different things like that. And that's one of the beautiful plants that she always had in her house. So a rainbow plant is on there. So that's the earth. And then you could put a feather on there, which could represent air or wind. And then you have the water. So you have a glass container that contains the water. You could be able to pour that into the plant if needed, or you can actually get some spring water and pour that into the cup as you pour the libation for your ancestor. So you just kind of invoking that energy. And then you can have specific crystals on the altar to be able to provide protection, but also kind of open the way as well. So I would suggest that to be able to kind of turn things around. So definitely this ancient wisdom here is saying that you definitely need to, I would say, refresh the altar and do the dual action candle and reconnect with the ancestors. And this will kind of turn things around because you see your ascension card is reversed. So you definitely do have blockage there. All right. And then you have this duality card here, which is in the reverse. And so sometimes we may see things in black and white, or we separate them positive and negative instead of just kind of understanding, okay, what is this really about? Why am I really in this situation? What's really going on? You know what I mean? So kind of looking at you can dissect it, but also look at the bigger picture. Then you have the transformation. So if you do all of these things that I just suggested, Things should change around. They should turn around because you have the transition. You have the transition card. You have the grounding card here. And then you have the sacred space in reverse. Definitely need to do something with the altar. That's basically what it's saying. And reconnect back. So that's kind of like a little bit of what you can do. Yeah, hopefully that helps you. But if you want deeper information, definitely you could book a reading so we can go into more detailed information of what you can do, what's really going on, and etc. But hopefully that kind of helped. Let's see here. Let's go back. Tune. All right. So who was next, y'all? Somebody help me. Who's next? Printer. When will I get a job? Are you still here? See, I accidentally skipped you. Printer, are you still here? When will I get married? Gaurav, you are coming up next. Preparing for the exam. Prina, when will you get a job? Okay. Gaurav, I think you're next. Okay, so Prina, you said when will you get a good job? You're next, Gaurav, okay? I know you've been staying on me, okay? Let's see what deck do we go with. Let's see here. All right. Let me do a little shuffle here. You said, when will you get your new job? You said you've been looking, you've been searching. You're welcome. No problem. No problem. Let's do 2 more shuffles. When will you get your new job? When will you get your new job? Amanda, thank you. I definitely will. After this, I'll go look to see where you are on the list. First card, Trickery. Instinct. These are some interesting cards here. Competition in the reverse. Gratitude in the reverse. And let's pull one more. Forgiveness in the reverse. All right. Let's see what's going on here. All right. So the first thing that I'm getting from this spread, Prina, Priya. Hey, Priya. Thanks for tuning in. I'll get to your question in a little bit. Make sure y'all click the like button for me. I really appreciate it. Let's see here. Okay, so you have the trickery, instinct, vanity, completion reverse, gratitude reverse, and forgiveness reverse. When will you get a job, or will it be soon? Okay, so basically from from this deck here, first of all, it's telling me that I don't know if you've been applying for a lot of jobs or what's going on, or if you're thinking. Let me see what you said, because you might come into contact with some BS. Hold on, what is your question? And you said, when will I get a good job? You said, I am not searching right now. I am not searching right now, but I'm preparing for an exam. All right, look, let me tell you. When you get ready to be on your way for this particular job search. Hey, Fiore. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. Welcome. Thank you for tuning in and coming to my channel. Be sure to hit the like button for me. Thank you. And everybody, make sure you subscribe. That helps me out. It looks like you'll come in contact with, I guess, some options that are not necessarily right for you. They may be wrapped up in a pretty bow, in a shiny box, but it's not necessarily what you want. So you have to make sure that the specific opportunity that's coming your way is what it portrays itself to be, or is what it is. Okay, because a lot of companies, or if you're using a headhunter or staffing agency or whatever it is, they may present one thing to you, but when you actually get to the job, it's something else, or it's not what they portray it to be. So make sure, if you have certain things that you want in a particular position or a company, you make sure it is what it is, and they're not just pushing something out to the forefront from you, and telling you what you want to hear, and say, oh, we're a family, we're a good company, we're this and we're that. And it's like, no, let me see the facts. Let me see what's really going on with this company and this particular position and this job, okay? So keep your eye out and do not be fooled or misled with particular options that come your way. Okay, that's what it's really saying. So all that's glitter is not gold. Really look deep. That's what it's saying. And then you have the last bit of spread, the last spread right here. I don't know what's going on in your personal life, but there are some things that may be coming to an end. Relationship wise, this could be romantic or just platonic. There may be an end to a particular relationship, and this may help you move on. It's actually a good thing. It may help you move on with your mind, peace of mind, your life, etc. So hopefully that helps you. Next in line, are we at Gaurav yet? Because Gaurav is gonna light me up with these questions. Hold on now. Gaurav, let me go find your question. And see, I gotta scroll up a lot. You've been spamming the chat, Gaurav. Okay, so do you want to know your wife's current feelings? Is that correct? Do you want to know your wife's current feelings? Current feelings of my wife. Okay. So you want to know that. Okay, sure. No problem. All right, we'll go here with this deck. What is Gaurav's wife's current feelings? Now, you didn't ask two questions, Gaurav. Now, we over here asking one question. You got to get a reading if you want an extra question, Gaurav. You got a book on my website. All right. What is your wife's current feelings for you? We're going to do one more shuffle here, okay? What is your wife's current feelings towards you? Looks like a lot has come to the surface for her. Some things have been in the dark have come to the light. You have the Power card in reverse. Disruption in reverse. Light in reverse. Stand your ground. One more. Gaurav, to be honest with you, it feels as if she's trying to put the pieces of her life back together. I don't know what the two of you been through, what the relationship was like. It may have been very difficult. This relationship may have been difficult with her, or whatever hard time y'all went through was very difficult for her. It kind of broke her a bit. She's trying to get herself together. Did you see you guys were separated or something like that? Let me see. Yeah, she's in the process of getting her life together. There are certain things that she I guess, may have not known or didn't understand. And she's coming into enlightenment or understanding, or really understanding what's going on with what happened with you guys' relationship, what happened in her life, what she really wants out of life, and just to be happy. So a lot of things are coming to the surface for her. That's what this card is saying. So she's becoming enlightened. She's understanding a lot of things. And because she's understanding things now, she's taking her power back and she's putting the pieces back together. You see how this person right here is says disruption. It looks like they're fragmented. Okay. Hey, Yvonne. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you click the like button for me and subscribe. I appreciate it. I'll get to your question in just a minute. All right. So this was in the reverse. So this is like she's putting the pieces back together. She's putting her life back together. She felt as if there was a dark period in her life. So being in a relationship, I don't know how long y'all been through, hard times or ups and downs, or kind of like a disruption in your marriage or relationship, but it was a dark time for her. That's what this is saying. So now she's kind of like in her, like, remember I said that she's kind of like gaining her power and putting the pieces back together. She's standing her ground. And it feels as if, like, thanks, Miss Feminine Energy. I appreciate that. Sometimes it's weird. If you see three dots at the top right hand of the screen, you can press that and then click the like button if it's set up like that. Okay, Zoe 9-tailed Foxo. Okay, you posted your question. I'll go ahead and take a look at that in just a moment. She's standing her ground, Garaf. She's moving on with her life. So I don't know if you're asking if y'all are gonna get back together, or y'all gonna reunite. Hey Rona, thanks for tuning in. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for liking the video. I really appreciate it. And don't forget to subscribe as well. She's moving on. So Gaurav, if you really wanted to know what is going on, she is putting the pieces back together with her life. She is gaining her power back. She is really moving forward for herself. She felt like there was a very dark period in her life. She didn't like that feeling. She didn't like that experience. And now she's moving forward. That's what's going on. Okay? So hopefully that helped you. All right, guys. Let us go to the next question here, okay? Hold on. I closed the live chat. Okay, so we had Gaurav, we had Melissa, we had Expounds. HR, you said, when will I get married? Are you still here, HR? I feel like you're not here. HR, are you still married? Thanks, Amanda. Amanda, you're actually coming up next. After HR. I believe I'm correct. Am I correct, guys? Y'all let me know. I don't want to skip over nobody. I don't want to skip over no one. Okay, EXO 9. Okay, I got you. No problem, Gaurav. You're welcome. All right. So I was with HR, and HR said, when will I get married? Hey, Rakisha. I didn't even know you were still in here. Did you even have a question? I don't even think you put a question in today, did you? All right, HR, this is quickly for you. Don't know if you're still in here, but like I said, I don't like to skip people. I will read you, and you just have to rewind back. Somebody let them know. They did get a reading. So this will be a brief mini. Let's do one more shuffle here. I think after... Oh, okay, Rakisha. Well, thank you so much. All right, so you have the movement, choices, and decisions. Let's see. After Yvonne, let's see. After Yvonne is the last person, y'all. So y'all let people know when they come in this chat. The questions are closed because I'm trying to get out of here. Okay, so Yvonne is the last person. Let me make sure. Yvonne, because Ariana posted her question already. And Amanda is next. All right. Conflict and defeat. Chill. Oh, but there's hope. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Rest and rejuvenation. Okay. I'm liking this. I'm liking this. Material harvest. Okay. And base chakra. Okay, somebody that's on the up and up. I thought all of these readings today were going to just be horrible news. Okay, so HR, if you still here, hopefully you are. This looks pretty good. This is promising. So when will you get married? Will you get married? Whatever, right? That's the question. It looks like things are on the up for you. We do have this set of cards here, the rest and rejuvenation, material harvest, the base chakra. It does seem as if things are coming to a balance for you. It appears that things are stabilizing. Okay. And then you will begin to see the fruits of your labor. So you have this material harvest right here, and you see this guy who's radiating light, and it looks like he has coins here. He has fruit, represents, you know, the fruits of your labor. Can also represent bearing fruit. So you've planted certain things, right? And now you'll be able to pick those fruits, the fruits of your labor, right? And then you have this base chakra card, which is very good. So in combination with all of these cards that we have right here, this means stability. This means being grounded. This means building a stable foundation. So this is a very good thing. Okay? Miss Feminine Energy, you say you're going to pretend this is for you? Hey, channel that energy, okay? And so, okay, guys, the actual readings are closed now because I'm about to go. So the last person has actually put their question in the chat. I do apologize about that, but I am about to go. So we're just wrapping this up. But if you would like to come back tomorrow, I'll be back on live again. Okay. So this represents stability, which is a good thing. And then when you're stable, things are looking up and they on the up and up. You feel rest and rejuvenated. You've made it through the storm. Oh, thank you, Godo Feast. No problem. Thank you so much for understanding. Yes, Alex, you're on the list. I do see your name there, so I will get to you. You are coming up very soon. You're still on there. So you have the movement, choices, and decisions. So within you building yourself up from where you came from, you have the material harvest, you have a good foundation. Now you are afforded opportunities and different things that'll come your way. Okay. So you actually have choices. You have choices. You have decisions to make. It's not like, hey, this is the only thing that's here. This is the only thing you need to be able to accept. Okay. This is not, this is good, okay? You have conflict and defeat, okay? So you may have experienced that before, but guess what? There's hope. Things are on the up and up for you, okay? Hey, Priya. Right now we are reading HR, and that was pretty much it. Don't know if HR is here, but we're done. Next person. We rolling on down this list here, okay? Let's see. Let's see who put their, I see people chatting here, but who was the person that, Amanda, Alex, okay. Alex put the question in first. Amanda, you asked, can I ask a question? But then Alex actually put the question in there first. Alex, then Amanda. Okay. Alex, then Amanda. Miss Feminine Energy, did you put a question in the chat? All right, Alex, how does R feel about you? Ooh, okay. We're going here. They want to get straight to the point. Okay, yeah, I do see you, XO. Okay, Miss Feminine Energy. I just wanted to make sure because I didn't see a question, but I didn't want to skip you. Okay, cool. Yes, Amanda. I think Amanda is after Alex, I believe. All right. How does R feel about Alex? How does R feel about Alex? How does R feel about Alex? Let's do one more shuffle. How does R feel about Alex? Alex, you still here? We have medium in reverse. I see somebody ain't listening here. Independence in the reverse. New birth. Resurrection in the reverse. Okay, cool. That makes it even better. Laugh in the reverse. Slow down in the reverse. Very interesting. All right, here. Medium, independence, new birth, resurrection. Slow down in the reverse. Okay, one thing that I'm getting here, I guess I'm picking up on the energy of both people. One person is a person that likes to kind of go with the flow or move pretty quickly, and one is a type of person that likes to kind of like plan or just kind of make sure things are like right. You know what I mean? You have like a adventurous type of person, or you have a person that's kind of like, I'll go with the flow. We'll see where this goes. Or do you have another person that's kind of like, okay, I need more specifics. Sorry. I'm trying to get my tea together. That's the first thing that I'm getting out of this card. So I guess it's giving me the energy of the two people or the characteristics of a person. Okay. Thank you so much, Rakisha. Child, let me make you a moderator. Hold on. Add. Rakisha, come in again and see if your name changed. All right, Alex, I'm back. Okay, so yeah, so it's giving me the energy or the characteristics of the two people involved, right? We also have an energy of someone who probably gets attached pretty quickly. Um, and this could be good or bad. Somebody that knows what they want, so they're like, okay, why not? You know what I mean? Okay, cool. Yay, Rakisha's a moderator. Okay, so yeah, it's like one person here gets, I don't want to say clingy, but they can get attached pretty fast because they know what they want, right? But I'm also getting here that one particular person may have been in a relationship before or just got out of a relationship. Welcome, 𝐶𝐮𝐞𝐬𝐭. Welcome to my channel. I appreciate you being here. It feels like one person either just got out of a relationship or they were in a particular relationship that was heavy. It was taxing. It was very interesting, to say the least. And this relationship kind of made them a little bit more serious, a little bit more focused. It's made them understand a lot more about red flags, cues, and kind of understanding the energy that people give out to avoid certain things. So this person is very knowledgeable at this point, and so that's why this particular person is kind of like, I want to make sure things are right before I move forward because I have had this particular experience in the past. Yeah, it seems like they came out of like a heavy relationship or partnership or something like that. how does R really feel about you? Um, a breath of fresh air, I would say, to say the least. That's why you have this new birth card here. You know how you meet somebody and you're like, oh, that's like a breath of fresh air being with this person. Um, that's what I can say. That's what it really feels like, because the rest of these cards feel very heavy, but it feels like they view you as kind of like a breath of fresh air, somebody that's new. It could be promising, but I don't think they're just ready per se to kind of just like jump into anything. Um, I don't know if y'all are in a relationship now, or if it's in the beginning stages, or if you've been in a relationship and they're just not committing or whatever it is, but it's just like they're really taking their time because of past situations. But they do like you. They do feel that you're a breath of fresh air, and they don't get any type of, I guess you would say, negative energy or feelings, or, you know, things of that nature, I would say the least. So in so many words, what Spirit is saying with this spread right here, how do they feel about you? Hopeful, breath of fresh air. Hopeful, a breath of fresh air. So not in a relationship yet. Yeah, they said, well, this card definitely applies at this point. A breath of fresh air. So hopeful, could be something. They're like, okay, this could be something, you know. But as far as, oh, is this person in love with you, or are they lusting, or they, you know what I mean? It's not that strong yet. It just says like a breath of fresh air at this point right now. You know how something is so new and you're like, okay, this could be something. This feels good, or I like that person. I like their vibe. You know what I mean? That's really what it's giving. Like, it's giving it. So hopefully that kind of answered your question. It's kind of light. It's kind of surface. Let's see who's next. Amanda, my ex, A, feelings and intentions for me. So that is currently your ex. So you want to know their intentions and feelings for you. Intentions and feelings for you. Amanda. All right, we'll go back here. You're welcome, Alex. No problem. All right. Amanda, what are your ex's intentions and feelings for you? All right, we're going to go ahead and do a few shuffles here. Get a few shuffles in. My throat is dry. I need to take a drink here. All right, let's see what we have here. Okay. Transformation. Patience and planning. Rest and rejuvenate. Deception and envy. Recognition and reward. Hope. This is very interesting. Number one, has someone, either or, you or your ex, how can I ask this question? Were you guys like on, I don't want to say two different levels, but have you experienced, your ex or you, either one of you, have you experienced like, I want to say like, what is the word? what I'm trying to say is almost like, you know how you're in a relationship and say, for instance, your partner, things are going good for them. Like they end up getting a promotion, you know, they're getting a raise, you know, things are kind of like on an up and up. Did that happen to either one of y'all? Like one of y'all was kind of like moving up, or things are looking up for you, or things were going the way they were supposed to? She said, not the little laugh. I do that, y'all. Please don't get offended. I do the little laugh a lot. Like my son does that too. Like he gets that from me. Like he'll do the, and I don't even mean nothing by it. It's just like, okay, I see what's going on here. That's what that laugh means. But anyways, but yeah. Okay, because with these cards, you know how sometimes like you start off with someone and y'all kind of like both on the same level, or y'all both kind of like struggling, or y'all just kind of like both on the same playing field, but you say no, it's funny. Okay, thank you. I didn't mean nothing, you know, by it or anything. I didn't want you to misinterpret it. But you know how sometimes you're in a relationship and like y'all kind of be like on the same playing field, you know what I mean? But as time progresses and y'all get together within the relationship, you know, one person may be moving up a little bit, or and sometimes the other person may feel as if, okay, you kind of leaving me behind, or you know, it could be career wise, it could be financial wise, it could be spiritual wise, it could be just getting yourself together, losing weight, changing who you are, feeling good about yourself, getting your self esteem up. It could be whatever it is, it's a change, but it's a shift that can kind of cause like dissension in the relationship, because it's like it's obvious that one person is kind of like changing or elevating, and the other person can interpret it as, oh, they're leaving me behind. You know what I mean? Um, okay, I could tell you this. How does your ex feel about you? I think that's what's going on now. Yeah. And to be honest, okay, so let me answer this question. How does your ex feel about you? I think that at the end of the day, they want what's best for you. Like, you know, I don't think your ex is you know how sometimes you can't stand your ex. She'd be like, I can't stand them. I hope they break a leg, you know, whatever. It's nothing like that. It's just like I feel like your ex off top, I feel like they wish the best for you. You know what I mean? So it's nothing malicious. It's nothing, you know, bad about that. But it's just like sometimes when there's a shift in a relationship and people change and their situation change, it kind of just causes an imbalance in a relationship, and then you have to find the common ground again for y'all to come back together. If not, then sometimes it just kind of like, you know, it kind of it doesn't survive the transformation or the shift or the change. Now we do have this card right here, this deception and envy. Okay, now what's really going on right here? Hey Shrushti, thank you for tuning in. The questions are closed for today. I will be back tomorrow hopefully, and you can ask your question again today, but I am not accepting any more questions at this time because we're about to leave. Okay. Now, interesting with this card here with the deception and envy. The thing about it is this card is giving me, is giving misunderstanding. Did y'all go through some things where it just felt like there was like misunderstanding, or you kind of wasn't understanding one another, or one person wasn't understanding the other person? Amanda, you still there? Or are you typing a lot? Okay, yeah, because that's what this is giving. It's kind of unfortunate. It just feels like a shift or a change. And sometimes people grow. They just grow differently, or they grow apart. And it's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's just people change. And sometimes things are not just meant for the long run. So in the end, to answer your question, how does your ex feel about you, or intentions or anything like that? They wish you the best. It's just change. Yeah, that's a lot. Like, I think with, like I said, when people go through transition in their life and, whether it's career or enlightenment or spirituality or whatever it is, if there's a transition or transformation, sometimes the other person can't handle it. They feel like they're being left behind, to be honest, because I've experienced that before. And when the other person feels that way, then they start to create stories in their mind. And sometimes those stories help to justify why they may think or do certain things because it's a reaction to what they perceive. And so, again, unfortunate, but yeah. He doesn't have ill feelings towards you, though. Yeah. It's still kind of light. I don't feel any negative energy. I don't think he doesn't have any negative feelings towards you. Not like that. You know how some people hate their ex? I'm not getting that. Not getting that. But there was a shift in the relationship. There was a change. Like there was definite change. Let's see here. Who did I say? Did I say it was anybody after Amanda, y'all? Oh, Godo Feast. Hold on. No, EXO, you were next, right? EXO and then Yvonne. I said Yvonne. Yeah, help me out. I said EXO and Yvonne. I said Yvonne was the last person. So EXO, how does Cornelius feel about me and where's our relationship going? We are currently friends. Okay. Okay. How does Cornelius feel about you and where is the relationship going? All right, look back over here. I might as well just keep these 3 decks on my desk because the other 10 decks I have on this desk, the energy never comes from these decks when I'm reading for y'all. All right, so how does, what is Cornelius' current feelings for you? And where's the relationship headed? And thank y'all so much for tuning in. I really, really appreciate it. Hey, Noya. Long time no see. How you been? Look, I'm talking and I hadn't been online for like 2 or 3 weeks. I just came back too. I'm talking like I've been on here just straight. Let me do one more shuffle because these old beat up cards. All right. I hate this card. Why is this coming out today for everybody? I hate this card. Well, let's see what this means, though. Hate is such a strong word, guys. Oh, YouTube wasn't alerting you? You know what? Probably because I got out of the algorithm because I wasn't online for like 2.5 weeks or something like that. It throws you out the algorithm. Yeah, that's why I was telling everybody, please click like and subscribe so I can get back in the algorithm, please. Temptation. Heartache and loss. Y'all are friends. Did y'all, either one of y'all, help each other through a hard time or a previous relationship or a breakup or something like that? Where have I been? Kind of busy. I was going strong for a bit and then, kind of life started lifing. And I was kind of like away for like 2 weeks or so, 2.5 weeks or so. And then I was coming back last week, but then I live in Texas. We had tornadoes and my electricity was out for 4 days. So that scratched me from coming back last week and the beginning of this week. So I'm back now. So I'm here. Oh, cool. That's what I'm getting. You say he helped you through a recent breakup. Okay, yeah, that's why I asked, because I'm like, at first, when this came out, I said, "Oh, I hate this card," but I was like, "Let me not speak too soon." That's a strong word, because when the truth card came out in temptation, then we had heartache and loss and triumph. I'm like, okay, somebody had to help somebody through a breakup or a relationship or something like that. So this is really good. Okay, yes, 4 days. Okay, and it was hot as hell. Do you hear me? It was like 85, 87 degrees in my house, and we had to sleep through it. Like, we were upstairs, and heat rises, but all of the bedrooms are upstairs, so nobody wanted to go downstairs because you used to sleeping upstairs. And so it's like we over here sweating, swatting mosquitoes, and like just trying to, boy, it was horrible. But I'm so glad we got electricity back. I'm so grateful. Yeah, but EXO. Okay, so that's why I asked that question, because I was like, it looks like somebody helped somebody through difficult times, especially like, balancing the scales and getting them back to a state of balance. Okay. I don't know if we don't even want to go in the past, because you're done with that. Okay. But I do see the good energy here. Where is the relationship headed? Look at this fertility card here. I'm loving this. Oh yes, it's always hot in the South. No, yeah, it is. Like right now, I bet you it's in the 90s. And I know I think it's gonna be like 92, 95, 97. Hot as hell. Um, Wait a minute. Who answered their own question? Tanisha, you answer your own question just by asking. The answer is no. Y'all are hilarious. Oh yeah. New Orleans. Okay. I hear you. Very hot. Very hot. Child, and it be hot and humid here. Like, you already know. Damn near the same. Okay, so EXO, where is this headed? Look at this fertility card. Y'all know what that means. Something fruitful, something being produced, something coming out of it, something being birthed, something new. And look at her hair. It reminds you of like tree branches that are spreading and branching out, right? And then you have this whole halo over her. I mean, God dog. And then you have her heart chakra is activated again. Ooh, okay. EXO. Do you want to cross that what do you call it? Do you want to cross that boundary? I mean, it looks like a good friend, but you know what they always say, good friends also make good partners too. Sometimes that shit don't work out. They better as friends. But oh yeah, right down the street. No, you're right down the street. Um, Child, I don't know if you want to go that route. You want to? Ooh, look at you. You want to go and cross that boundary, girl. Look at you. It's promising. It's promising. Okay. I mean, I think it's cute. I mean, even the feeling that I'm getting from this, it feels kind of like giddy. It feels like, okay, we really doing this? Like, it feels kind of good. So, I mean, you say you want to go for it. I wouldn't try and stop you. Like, sometimes if I see something in the cars, and I'll be like, girl, I wouldn't do that. I'm not really feeling that right now. I'm just like, it's really up to you. I'm not getting no stop signs or flags at the moment. I know it is a little bit interesting to try and cross that boundary or that line with a friend, because then you'll be like, what if it don't work out? Can we go back to the way we were? That's kind of like the only thing. You know what I mean? So, but y'all in a good spot. I kind of like that. I'm feeling it. Yeah. No problem. Hopefully that helps you out. It's a good feeling though. I get a giddy feeling with the energy between the two of you guys. So that's pretty good. Was that the last person? No, we had who was it? We had Amanda. It was Yvonne. Is Yvonne still in here? What is my husband's true feelings about me, and is he cheating on me? Ooh, Lord Jesus. We gonna end with this. Yvonne, you still here? Did you wait it out? If not, I'm still gonna reach your cards because that's what I do. That's what I do. We gonna go here. Yvonne, I hope you still in here so you can get this question answered. If not, if somebody see her on these YouTube streets, tell her to rewind this video back close to the end so she can see her answer. Okay. What is Yvonne's husband's true feelings towards her? And is he cheating? Yvonne, you're here. Okay, good. I don't want you to miss this. We all want to know the answer. I'm not trying to be nosy, but we do want to know the answer. Because I do believe this will be beneficial to you. So let's see. A few more shuffles here. Thank y'all for being patient and waiting to the very end. Those who were at the end of the list, I truly appreciate that. You are truly appreciated. Okay? All right, last shuffle. Shuffle these beat up cards and see what we get here. All right. Awareness. All right. I love a great, honest union. Okay. Rejoice and celebration. This was actually in the reverse. Solar plexus chakra. This is in the reverse. Authority. Suffering in silence. Last card. Transformation. Relationship is definitely going through a transitional period. That, I don't know if you've been thinking about kind of like separation or leaving, or just kind of thinking about what you should do. This was the last card I pulled out. This may be the reason why you just kind of like maybe going back and forth in your mind, or just kind of reluctant or difficult. Y'all do have a deeper connection or a bond. So it is kind of hard to kind of separate that. Y'all do have a bond. So it's not surface level. It's not, I don't know how the two of you guys come together, or if y'all been together for a while. Seems like maybe y'all been together for a while. If not, y'all really do have a connection here. Now, let's see what's going on, right? You have this awareness card. Rejoice and celebration in the solar plexus. So when we look at this here, when we're in the solar plexus, who's not happy? Both of y'all not happy? Somebody's not happy. This is what this is telling me. It's like either one or both of y'all know somebody ain't happy, or both of y'all ain't happy. That's the first thing that's coming out. Definitely. I'm getting I'm trying to interpret the feeling that I'm getting. I'm getting some definite strong energy, or alpha energy, or dominant energy. I'm not sure. Is he like a dominant person, or alpha person, or somebody that likes to be in charge, or someone who likes to like to be in charge, likes to have the upper hand, likes things to go their way. For some reason, I don't know what shook him up or whatever, but it's given not happy, not satisfied. That's almost kind of interchangeable, not happy and not satisfied. I'm not sure why, but it's like the sun is not shining anymore. It's not as fun as it used to be. It's not as bright as it used to be. It's not, it's kind of dull. The relationship itself, and just kind of like, it's not what it used to be. Oh, you know what it is? Lost its spark. That's what it is. Like, lost its spark. Something is missing. I don't know what happened, but something is missing. And you know, sometimes with people, especially men, when something is missing or something ain't there, they, you know, they get that revolving eye and all that other kind of stuff. This right here, this may express how you've been feeling in regards to going back and forth in your mind and kind of like trying to figure out what's going on. And I'm gonna tell you this. This represents your relationship, but this also represents you. You're far from stupid. You are very aware, attentive, and you put two and two together and you understand certain things. Do not overlook what your logic and your intuition tells you. That's what this card is saying. That's what these cards are saying. And you do recognize that there has been a change. A change in the other person, a change in the relationship, a change in the energy between the two of you. Okay? I don't necessarily think, I know your question was, is he cheating? I don't necessarily think cheating per se in regard to physical. But in regards to possibly speaking with someone here and there about the situation and what's going on, it could turn into something. But I'm not saying that he's doing anything right now. This also represents the other person as well. The two of you really do need to sit down and kind of talk about what's going on. Because it feels like, honestly, the both of you are suffering. So this needs a good sit down. This needs a good talk. This needs some mediation maybe, or just a good sit down if y'all can be able to communicate with each other. But it really does need a good talking or mediation with somebody that could be the middle person and kind of help y'all explain what's really going on. As y'all both Pisces, them water signs, I understand completely. I'm married to a Cancer and I'm a Scorpio. So them water signs, sometimes it can be extremely rough with them water signs together. Troubled waters. You hear me? It could be difficult, but it feels like y'all need to talk about a lot of stuff. Both of y'all, what? What are the odds of that? Y'all need to sit down and talk, because that's what I'm giving. This what it's giving. It doesn't necessarily feel like the relationship is over, but you do need some help. Y'all do need to sit down and really hash some stuff out. Like, if it was over and if he was really cheating, I'd tell you that. Because I tell you, girl, run. But it really feels like there's been a change. I don't know what it is, what occurs, but both of y'all are kind of like experiencing this suffering in silence, and I don't know why. Like I said, if he expresses how he feels to another person or another woman, or confides in another woman, I don't think it's nothing right now, but you know how that goes. You keep telling your business to somebody and they there for you and comforting you, and next thing you know, y'all building a bond, and then boom. So that's why I said it's really important for you guys to really talk it out and get together. And I don't know if y'all need to go to counseling, mediation, like have a middle person to kind of help y'all talk things out, or a relative or a good friend or something, but somebody that y'all trust, that don't go spreading business, and that can really be just kind of like platonic and not picking sides, but just kind of like interpreting what the both of you all guys are feeling. I think that would work. That's good advice, Miss Feminine Energy. However, I do want to say, when you in the midst of that situation, you don't want to hear that. You don't be like, who is that other ex? right? So like I said, I feel as if I don't think he's necessarily cheating. You know how sometimes, okay, let me tell you this. You know how sometimes you spend most of your day at work. You spend more time at work than you do at home a lot of times. So you might be at work 9, 10, 11, 12 hour shifts, however, how many ever hours that you work, right? And so if you with these people for a long period of time, then you talk to them. You start talking to them about, your relationship, your family, your kids, different things like that. And so it just kind of goes from there. So it doesn't necessarily mean that it's like I'm confiding in this person. I kind of got a crush on them. I like them. It kind of starts off as, man, I'm really going through this. And you're just kind of talking to somebody. So that's how I said you would have to watch it because it could go into something. So don't get too heated right quick and be like, who is this other woman? Ain't really nothing. But I'm saying it could be. That's why you need to jump on it and y'all get together and kind of really hash this out and see what needs to be done. Like what's really going on. Because there is a change in the relationship. Miss Feminine Energy. I don't know. I just be talking and talking to myself and whatever come to my mind. But yeah, Yvonne, y'all need to talk this out, hash this out. There is a shift in the relationship. There is a change. I don't know why one or both of y'all are not happy. There's a change. Um, kind of like it's missing a spark. It's kind of dim. There's some things going on. I don't know if you experience certain things in your relationship. It could, like, a lot of times what couples go through, it could be financial issues that can kind of like definitely put a damper in a relationship. Dealing with children sometimes. Sometimes if you have difficult children, we are grown. We know sometimes everybody's children ain't angels. Sometimes dealing with the children, dealing with your career, not being satisfied with yourself. All of that can play a factor in the relationship. And so y'all gotta kind of sit down and see what's going on. Like maybe y'all not connecting. And when two people are together over the years, you are still growing as individuals. Y'all are a couple, but you're also growing as individuals. And sometimes individuals kind of grow like this. And y'all have to learn different ways to come back together. So you have to sit down and talk and figure out, okay, where's the disconnect? What's going on? Okay? So that's my advice to you at this point right now. But yeah, definitely, if y'all guys want some deeper readings, because like I always like to say, with my readings, I'm going to give you the full. So just imagine if you talk to me on the phone or in an email, I'm going to give you all of it, okay? I'm not going to be like, oop, your time is up. You know what I mean? I'm going to give it to you. So that's the end, guys. But thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you click the like button on your way out. Make sure you subscribe. Also, if you like personal readings, I do those, email or phone. Just look in my description box. And that's it, guys. Much love. Peace. And thanks to all the mods that were here. Good seeing y'all. Thank you so much for all your help and everybody that was patient. Peace.